Welcome to week 50, day number 3, and training number 8. This is going to be a follow-up game type of video. The importance of follow-ups. So when we are talking about following up and sales and closing people, and all that kind of stuff, the follow-up is the most important thing. And we're going to be talking about this, and we're going to have a live training about this right now. We are hopefully going to find business owners that we have connected with in the past, but for whatever reason, in every reason, we haven't been able to buy. They weren't ready. They wanted too much. Most of them want too much. So our job is to find the ones that fit our buying criteria. So because we're trying to find really, really smoking hot deals. And so we are evaluating businesses. We have come up with our own little formula of what would work for us as far as like what is a good deal in a business that we are buying. And we don't really need a team. Like, I don't need to run these deals by an accountant or as a CPA, a bookkeeper. Most people out there recommend that you build your team of bookkeepers and all this kind of stuff. And that is fantastic advice. I mean, follow that advice for sure. But once you get to a point to where you have bought some of these properties or some of these businesses, then you figure out the common thread that works for you. And that's what I'm going to share in this video. That's what we're looking for within each and every phone call. So I hope you stick around. You kind of see the follow-up systems that we are in, the logic behind the systems that we have implemented. And also you can get to hear some of these phone calls. There's a bug flying. I'm working out of my garage, so the garage door is open. So there's a bug flying in here. But anyway, you get to see some of these conversations and deals and the logic behind them so that you can do it yourself, or you can just partner with us because we get probably the best deals. The hot smoking deals. We just had a call with a potential seller, and she says her grandpa started in the mobile home park business, and she's got children who are married and grandchildren. And she said that her grandpa started in the mobile home park business, generations ago. So she, not only did she grow up in it, but multiple generations have grown up in that business. So, and she told us, she said, man, if you guys are finding parks for that kind of price, the ones that we are buying, which is $30,000 per lot in a mobile home park, then that's a smoking hot deal, right? So she'd be happy to buy, even though she wants to sell her parks. But if she found a deal like that, she said, man, that'd be like an amazing deal. So she's selling her parks for not too much from 30. So I think 40 or 50 per pad. So if you're interested in that, you let me know, because maybe we can partner together and buy those. But our specific buying criteria is $30,000 per occupied mobile home. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, this is pretty much the reason we have so many recordings is because it's a sales job. Well, what I'm doing is a sales job. It's a follow-up job. The name of the game in buying businesses and buying real estate is to follow up, is to have, hundreds of thousands of conversations every single week. So that's why we produce so many videos, because we're showing you exactly what we do. You know, if you want more leads, you have to, you know, get on the phone. I mean, we use marketing, digital marketing, and all this kind of stuff, direct mail and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, when somebody calls you, you have to get on the phone. I know people who try to call sellers, you know, via text. And you got to realize that most of these folks have been in the industry for a very long time. And these are people who did not grow up with tech, you know, and they're going to be around for the rest of my life, pretty much, these types of sellers. So because their children grew up that way as well, they don't use a whole lot of tech. And those are the best deals that you can get, people who don't use a lot of tech, right? So a lot of people want to find this like using digital marketing. I'm like, dude, you got to get on the phone. You got to pick up the phone and dial. And they want to say, well, you want to work more effectively or whatever. That's, you know, whatever. Let them do what they do. But the name of the game in buying businesses from the generation, the baby boomer generation, is you've got to get on the phone. Those are the people we want, and they're on the phone. You know, they pick up their phone calls. So if you want more leads and more sales, this is a great training. Even if you're not buying businesses, even if you're trying to even just expand your own business, this is how you go out and make more sales calls. And so I go through the scripts, I go through everything in these sales calls. So make sure that you are tuning in. But if you're buying mobile home parks, or you're buying businesses, or you're buying self-storage facilities, or you're buying real estate, then we can do business together. Reach out to me. My contact information is below. Reach out to me, and you know, I'll let you see what we're finding. We'll just network. I network with a whole lot of people, so this is about networking. So I invite you to connect with me if you are interested in, you know, working together, and because together, you know, we can do it faster. So anyway, I'm going to get on the calls here. So while you are contacting me, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, hit the notification bell, because when that bell goes off, then you know we are finding deals. We're out there closing deals. So let's get on to the calls. Okay, so as I mentioned, this game is all about the follow-up, sales and marketing. Marketing comes first, then sales or closing the deal comes later. And to close a deal, we have to build rapport. In order for us to keep track of all these conversations, we need a CRM. But that CRM, as people communicate back with us, it gets really busy. So we have to clean up the inbox, we have to clean up our tasks, and we have to do that. That's where the bulk of the work is. You know, making cold calls. Everybody, I've seen so many people, especially real estate investors, they build their pipelines, but they don't follow up. They have a VA, you know, they hire from the Philippines, and the VA is just calling and calling and calling, making cold calls, and then sends potential leads. But then the investor says, oh, you know, these are trash, you know, and never really bothers in following up. The people who are the most successful are the ones who are very consistent in following up, right? So in that, so we have sales and marketing, but it should be marketing and then sales. Marketing is the outreach, sales is the closing. So this is what we're working on here right now, working on our pipeline, making sure our pipeline is full and is maturing. So here we have John, a mobile home park owner. He says, hi, definitely don't have all the numbers on our park to make this very low ball offer. Call me, I will give you correct numbers. Okay. John, okay. So let me call him. And let me see. So he sent us an email. So let me read the email real quick. In this email here, let's see. So, Okay, so here we go. So I'm seeing they sent me the income and expenses for 2022 for this mobile home park. Okay, and they sent me some pictures. Okay. These mobile homes look pretty new. Maybe because they doctored the pictures. Russell. Okay. Vacant lot. Okay. So vacant. Okay, so I'm just going through the figures here and I'm getting a seller calling me. Okay. So we have a park here that that is in Florida. In Florida, parks are very expensive. So most of the time we're wasting our time for our criteria, but you know, there's a lot of opportunity in Florida, in my opinion, for somebody who just, you know, wants to own a park in Florida. Okay. So let me see our notes. They have 16 homes. The amount or value they've been given is 246, which amounts to about $15,000 per trailer. They live in D-land, so that is really next door to me, but I don't think we're interested in this deal because it's too expensive. 65 per occupied lot. Okay. Let me give them a call. Okay, let's see here.
Thank you for calling Hall International. If you know your party's extension, please press 1.
Yeah, that's not the right number. Okay, let's see here.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected. We're sorry.
Okay, so 67. Okay, so he gave me a new phone number here. 18. I have 18. I don't have this new number here. Okay. 67. Let me call him here.
Hello.
Hello, Ms. Is this Sharon?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Sharon, how are you? This is Ben.
Hey, Ben. I'm good. What's up?
Good, good. So we've been going back and forth through email. I was looking at some of the numbers on your information sheet that you sent, and you know, I was telling you through email that we're finding parks right now at 30,000 per occupied lot. You guys felt that that's a lowball offer, so I wanted to just kind of call you and chat about it. Let's see if we can kind of come to an understanding.
Well, do you understand that we own the homes?
I do.
And it's not just lot rent. That's a home. That's like having 16 homes that you're renting out.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I understand that.
Okay. So $30 a lot is probably appropriate for a lot only.
Okay. So
But we own the home. You know Frank and Dave at Mobile Home University?
I do.
Yeah, well, that's what they used to do too. Which is fine. And if you want to do it that way, that's fine.
I didn't understand what he said.
It's worth 1.3 million. The last park we sold, the numbers were exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 46 cap park, but it was only pads. The residents owned their home, and we were only renting out pads on 36 homes. And the maintenance on it with city water, which was atrociously expensive, and electric that we had for running the pump for the city water. The whole thing, the numbers, the income was the same, the expenses were the same, and the profit was the same. We sold that one, walked out for 1.6 million, didn't pay closing costs, and nothing.
How long ago was that?
That was less than 2 years ago.
Less than 2 years ago. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's got an 8.9 cap rate as it stands right now. Let me get my pad over
So
here. Hold on.
8.9 cap. Okay. So 8.9 cap right now is where you feel your park is at.
Yeah. Well, my income is 165,500. Okay. Management or whatever is 958, and regular expenses are 42,743, with a net profit of 115.
116. What? I'm sorry.
115, 450.
115.
And if you take the net profit and divide it by the asking price, you come up with an 8.9.
Okay, what's your asking price right now?
Asking price right now is 1.3, and the average rent in that property are $968 per month.
It's breaking up a little bit. Tell me the average again.
Average is $958 a month, and they're due for. They had a rate increase 6 months ago. They're due for one shortly. The first of the year.
Okay.
I'm running all of them right now and month to month, so I don't have to wait for a lease to come due to increase the rent.
Yeah.
So.
And all your lots, you guys own the homes. You said, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you looked at the paperwork I sent you a listing with all of the mobile homes, whether they're 2-bedroom, 2-bath, what size they are, and what the value is.
Yeah, I have the email you sent me in front of me right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the pictures. I'm looking at the layout of the park. Yeah, and they're all on septic, right?
They're all on their own septic, yes. Mm-hmm. They're all on well. There's 2 wells in the park. Both
2 wells in the park. How long have you owned this?
We've owned it since December of 19.
December of what year?
2019.
Well, we have, I understand that, in Florida, mobile home parks are very, they're at a premium. Let's just call it that.
Yeah.
my reference in the email I sent you is we are buying parks at 30,000 per pad, but none of them are in Florida. So a lot of my logic behind that email is because of that. So we have Texas, Oklahoma, just markets that are not as competitive as Florida. So if we were to kind of come to an agreement, your asking price is 1.3. I told you kind of like what we're buying at. What would there be some sort of middle ground that you guys would feel would be still fair for you guys?
You mean what would be a fair price for us that we would take?
Yes.
Our lowest and best offer?
Yes, ma'am.
1.3. We just lowered it 200,000.
You would only lower 200.
It was listed at 1.5 initially, and we just lowered it last week to 1.3. Yeah, we had a friend that was going to buy it, and then his finances just didn't work out.
Okay. So 1.3.
And I'll save you time right now. We're not holding any paper.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
The only reason that we're selling it makes good money. And we've got basically no problems. The reason we're selling it is we're both of an age that we don't need to be driving 2 hours up and 2 hours back to go up there.
Right.
So we just, we have somebody that goes up there and does maintenance, and we'll pick up the rents when they're due and that type of thing. But there's initial things that we have to go up for, and we go up to make sure everything's running right and that people are paying attention to the rules and regulations. But that's still 2 hours up and back. My husband's 80, I'm 75.
Yeah. No,
I just don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, we've been in the business since 1981. My husband bought his first park in 81, shortly after he was out of high school, and we've bought and sold all along up to now. And we had two for that period of time, a short period of time. In the beginning, when we had this one and Edgewater.
Okay, only in Florida? Is that or have you?
No, he's been in Missouri. He's been in Missouri and Florida.
Missouri and Florida. Okay. Let me do this. It sounds like you guys are driving right now, and I told you last time that I live right here in Palm Coast. So it'd probably be nothing to me to make that drive that you're talking about. I go to Jacksonville all the time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be in Jacksonville this weekend. So it's really not a big deal for me to do that. So let me do this. Let me go through all the figures I just got from you right now. Let me go back to the information that you sent me on email. Let me see what I can kind of put together, and I'll make you a more solid offer. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay. I'm like I said, I'm very close to the park, so that's what appeals to me about it. So
okay, hold on just 1 minute, okay?
Sure.
You want to tell him that we're going to be up there Saturday if he wants to meet with us. Doesn't make any difference if you're working out well or not. Ben?
Yes.
Okay. We're in the process of putting a new well in the park, so we're going to be up there on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we have to do some this and that to hold the bad well due until we can get it re-drilled.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
We're going to be up there working, and why don't you give us a call before you head up?
Okay.
And so that you can make sure that we're there.
Okay.
And we'll let you do a walkthrough. And just if anybody says anything to you, you're a prospective insurance agent.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't want them at this point. I don't want them to know at this point that it's for sale.
Yeah. No, I get that for sure. Okay. Well, that sounds good. I appreciate it. I will be in touch. I'll let you know on Saturday what time I'll head up there.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to you then. Bye-bye. Okay, so, this is a little bit, I mean, I did the math here. We do about 80,000 per home here. So it's not a bad deal. I mean, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. So, okay, so I just had a really good call from somebody I met here online that they're interested in one of the parks that we had they had seen here. So I just had a call with them. I think that they're going to move forward with the park. We're going to be a silent partner, I think. So fingers crossed, because we need to the sellers. We want to help the sellers because they're just up in age and they just want to be able to sell. So that was great. I got interrupted. But I was in the middle of doing some follow-ups here with other potential park owners. So we have Sharon here. Okay, Farrow Land, 5 miles from the park. Let me see here. So this lead here gave me a referral, said that they might be selling. So let me call that lead right now. So let me see here. I tried calling before. It really is hard to keep up because we have so many leads. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do a follow-up on that one. Okay, that's right. So I got that one. Now I got to email Sharon here. Send email to. So all I'm going to say is hello, Sharon. Gail gave me your email and said that you would get along. We chatted. She mentioned you aren't yet interested in selling your park. So she gave me a referral to another park. But I still wanted to connect with you. My name is Ben, and would like to stay in your radar in case things change. Okay. Okay, so I sent an email, follow up December 10th. Okay, so that's perfect. So now we're going to go to September 20th. Okay, perfect. All right, let's move on to another potential deal here. Low is okay. Let's go after the potential deal here, James. Let's see, James here. A few months back. Okay. 2 years ago. This is March. Okay. So let's see. This owner is in South Carolina. 500 lots. Number of lots he owns 50 actually. Let's see. 17 units cash as is. They're going to put out rail and $1 million in the park after the railers are in. Okay. Okay, let's kind of see James here.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Okay. So bad number.
The number you have dialed is unallocated.
It's a bad number. Let's move on to the next. 53. Okay. Okay.
We're sorry, you have reached
Another disconnected number. Wow.
Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough space to leave a message.
Okay.
To send a message to another subscriber, enter the
No answer. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 7.
All right. So no answer on this one.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey there, James. This is Ben. We spoke a while back about your park. I was just kind of following up and seeing, what your plans were for the park in the future. If you can, give me a call whenever you get this message. I'd like to run an idea by you. Phone number to reach me back on is 8. Thank you and talk to you soon. Bye-bye now. The voicemail. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, James. How are you? This is Ben.
Good, Dan.
Oh, good. Good to hear. Yeah, I was just kind of calling you back. We had chatted a few months back about your mobile home park. See if what your plans were. Maybe you were thinking about selling.
No, I think I'm gonna hang on to it for a while.
You're gonna hang on to it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's a good investment. I know. We have a few of them. And it's we're trying to get a few
You were
more.
talking about the one in Belmont, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you own?
I had a friend of mine just sold his. They're kind of similar in mobile home parks.
What did he sell it for?
About the same unit. He sold it for 1.6.
1.6. Would that
Yeah.
would that interest you if we could do the same thing with you?
Yeah, that might get my interest.
That might get you interested. Okay. How many units do you have?
12 park owned and 5 lot rental.
Okay.
Get one of the lot rentals, so that's gonna put me at 13. And I can actually get probably all of them if I wanted them. I just ain't got time to really mess with it.
Yeah.
I could probably convert them all over to park owned homes if I wanted to. My cousin has 3 of them, and I know I'm gonna end up getting those back.
Okay.
So I'll have all of them but one, and I could probably get the other one.
Gotcha. So the total is, you said 16?
17.
17.
Total.
17 total. Okay. 17 total. Okay. Yeah, I mean, right now we are aggressively buying and things. Are these single wide or double wide?
Single wide.
Single wide. Okay. What are the rents right now?
Anywhere from lot rents 400 and rents down there going from 800 to 1200.
800 to 1200. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. What about the utilities? The utilities are all city, or what does that look like?
City water and sewer. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Runs about 800 a month.
800 a month. Okay.
That's water, sewer, and trash. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So we're looking at park owned. You got 12. You said.
I could get. We got I've got an eviction on one of them because I think he's abandoned it. So I end up with that one probably. I'll be 13.
It'd be
Like I
13.
said, my cousin has 3, and I'm probably end up going to get those back.
Mhm.
So that's going to give me all of them. And then the other one I'll probably get it too if you want it all park on homes,
Mhm.
which would, jump the rent up, double the rent, probably even a little more than double it
Yeah.
on those 5, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So we're talking somewhere in the neighborhood of 90,000 or something per occupied pad. Okay. So let me tell you what we are doing. So we have a park that we're buying, closing on the next couple of weeks. That one we're paying 30,000 per occupied pad, but of course that's not the cost of the home. So what do you think is the condition of each home?
Well, I went in and remodeled a lot of those homes. Now, the ones that I don't own, but I think I've gone in and remodeled just about every home down there in the last 2 years.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I've got one house we're just finishing up remodeling it.
Mhm.
So I believe they've all been remodeled in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm. So each home, what do you think it's worth?
Well, I could probably sell. I don't know. I mean, it depends on what somebody's willing to buy. That one guy who was going to give me 10 grand for a house, I was taking to the dump.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it depends on your buyer. You get the Latino buyers, they'll give you 40, 50,000 a house.
Okay. You have a lot of Latino there in town?
No, I have a different. No, I have. I'm working with the Gaston County Battered Women's Shelter, and as they get women in, they help process them, get them jobs, and they put them in there, and they've seemed to turn out pretty good tenants. So we're trying to convert that over to a little community for them, and they're stable, and the county helps them if they get behind on the rent.
Mm-hmm.
It's working out pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit more than what we are kind of doing right now, but if you were a little bit flexible on the price, I mean, we can perhaps get a deal.
Well, I'm sure at 30,000 you'd love to get a deal, but that ain't going to interest me at all.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I mean, to be honest with you, that's an insult.
No, we do 30,000 per the occupied lot, plus whatever we could determine the homes are worth.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So in
Yeah.
addition to that.
Yeah.
So really the only thing really that we would determine would be, what are the homes worth? Because, if we do 30,000, and then, so we're looking at 90,000, so minus 30, so that just quick math would give me, 60,000 per home.
Yeah.
And you can get a new home for 40 grand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it
Yep,
just depends
you can.
what you want for the homes. I mean, I think that's the key there.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, the guy that bought my friend's park, he'll probably call me and we'll see. He may be willing to pay a little more. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. Do you have any other friends? It sounds like you have friends that also have other mobile home parks.
Well, most of them have sold out, or either they're hanging on to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you hear of anyone that might be willing to sell, or needs to sell or something soon, I mean, let us know, because we're able to. I'm not a broker or anything. I mean, few people ask me that, but we're willing to we come in with cash and we're serious buyers. You know, we're not gonna play games. Once we decide on a price, you know, that's what you get.
Mhm.
And it's all cash.
Well,
You know?
you got to understand that I got 2 kids that the next 30 years of income off my 4 parks will do them pretty well. So in order for me to sell my parks, I got to get enough money so they get their money now. You
Yeah.
know? And that's, you know, so I don't have to sell them. They're pretty much all paid off anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to sell them.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Okay. Well, let me do this. I'm gonna talk
All
to our you know, my partner. And we're gonna go through some of the figures that you told me. And then let's see what we can do. Maybe we can meet somewhere in the middle. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Belmont is a hot market right now, and they're going to be putting that rail from Charlotte downtown into downtown Belmont.
Okay.
And you can walk from the park downtown. It's probably about a mile and a half. You can walk down there if you wanted to. But the value in the land is there. The location is there, and that brings value.
Yeah. How big is the park, acreage wise?
It's probably maybe 2 acres. Not a very big park. I mean, you know, houses are kind of put in there, but it's not sitting on 5 acres of land or anything. But it's the location.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, let me chat with him. Let's see if we can come up with something on our end, and then maybe I can share with you kind of like our thoughts. Maybe I'll give you a call back, say next week, towards the middle of the week.
Okay, that'd be fine.
All right. Well, appreciate it, James. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm just scheduling the follow-up here. This is a deal he would sell, but you know, we're looking for a steal. You know what I mean? So let me see. But this is a great investment for someone in this one here. Let me see here. Okay, so just make the notes here real quick. He said that we might be able to get him interested in selling at 1.6 million, and he would have a property with 17 total park-owned homes, comma, he is at 12 right now, but the people that own the other ones are relatives and so forth, period. City water and sewer, and they're all single wide homes. Rents for homes are $800 to $1,200 a month, and lot rent is $400 a month. So he's at about $91,000 per mobile home in space. So I pretty much said that we could pay $60,000 per home. So maybe we can negotiate the price of the homes. I said I would call him back with how much we think we can offer. Period. He said that he renovated all the homes. Okay. Okay, so that is great there. So let's go on to the next. Phone rings for a long time. No voicemail at the end. Okay. So here, this next prospect. Let's see how many lots be able to offer for in the $14 million range. To on a flight to meet you. Okay, I understand this. 70 plus lots. Oh, he has 237 lots. Okay, so 237 lots and would be in the $14 million range. Let's see, so 14 million or to this, 14 million divided by 237. Oh, okay, so that's 60,000. Okay. All right. Let's call him. Or her, Shannon, probably. This is one that I said I'd be aggressive with. Okay, no answer. Phone simply disconnects after. Okay, so that is great. Let's set up a call in a month. I've called a few times, so there's no answers here. Let me talk to our VA. Oh, Okay, so just talking to our VA. Future. So today's tasks, okay? Terry. Okay, I'm gonna call Terry. I followed up with his leads. No answer yet. I will try again tomorrow. Okay. Day follow up on this one. Okay, so this is, I'm just making sure that all my follow-ups, I'm not leaving anyone, allowing anyone to fall through the cracks on here. So you're just constantly managing these. And we get on the phones with these potential sellers, business owners. Okay, so, all right, cool. Okay. Shady Acres. He asked if we can send him an email. Okay. Brad Lee. Okay, let's see this next lead here. June. Let's see. Texted you last week about we are a mid-sized operator out of San Fran. Okay. So he owns 134 units. I know what they're worth. He's got 6,000 units. I sold my Kentucky stuff in Ohio, Virginia. They're coming up. Okay. No difference if the price is right. It's good. Margin date a few years ago. To buyer or use a listing. Okay. This is a big fish here. 6,000 units. He owns 6,000 units. That's incredible. It's close in a highly sought park. Okay. Iowa, Virginia, we're just close to them. Yes. Okay, so that was April, and then this is May. No one followed up. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Let's call him. It sounds like he wants to sell some of his parks. 688 in Ohio and Virginia. it is just mind-boggling to me that people own these many parks. That's crazy. 608. Okay, let's see, Bradley.
You have reached Amy Hansen.
Hello, Amy. This is Ben. I was actually looking for Brad. Maybe I got the wrong number, but you know, Brad and I had spoken in the past about his operation with mobile home parks, etc. If you can have him give me a call back, phone number to reach me back. I appreciate that very much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now. Okay, so left a voicemail.
The number you dialed is not in service.
Okay, not in service. That's a bad number here. Let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 80
Okay.
88 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Brad. This is Ben. We chatted a few months back about working together, wanting to see if you might be considering selling any of your parks in Ohio, Virginia. We might, you know, we're interested in increasing our portfolio from 700 units. If you think we should get on the phone, we are pretty serious. We have funds to close, etc., fairly quickly. Then please give me a call. I know we sent text messages back and forth, so wanted to just place a call. Phone number to reach me back on is 8. So give me a call when you get this. Thanks. Bye-bye now. Left a voicemail, so we're gonna follow up with him in about a month. Okay, so let's go on to the next one here. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Gary. So let's see here. Lender, okay. So let's see, Gary. So let's see here. Okay, so I got to text Gary here about sending the fact sheet. Let's text him at Gary. Okay. Yeah, let's text him at this number here. Hello, Gary. This is Ben. We chatted yesterday and asked me to remind you to please email the fact sheet of your host. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to send him the email. Okay. Okay, so we did that. And now I'm going to set a follow-up in about a week. Actually, you know what? Forget that. I want this one. He sounds really motivated. I'm going to do another day follow-up. Let's see what he does. Okay, so we got to kind of just attack people who we think can actually do it. Okay, this one here. Jack. Seventh. Sure. Okay. Jack. Okay, 63 potential pads. Okay, Google, but we have very nice man. He was really interested in selling. Has 2 parks worth 60K per occupied lot. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's do this next lead here. March, okay. All right, St. Louis. Merged lead, okay. Number of lots, 2. Interested in selling at this time. He's not interested in selling at this time, okay. But that's okay because we're still going to hit him up. Okay. 2 seconds, okay. All right, so let's see what happens here. So let's go ahead and dial him now. Jack. We've got, okay, very nice man. So 2. Okay. Hello, Jack. How are you? This is Ben.
Okay, doing good.
Good to hear. Yeah, so we chatted last week. I don't know if you recall. I told you we would call today about.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked to my partner about your mobile home park. At the time when we chatted, you said you were at about 60,000 per occupied lot, correct?
Yes.
Yep. And remind me again, these lots, do you own the homes or you're just doing the lot
we,
rent?
lot rent.
So just the lot rent.
Uh-huh.
Lot rent. So no mobile homes owned. Okay. 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 What do you think your I guess the cap rate is in the area?
The cap rate,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if there is a cap rate in here. We're charging, we're just getting ready to go up to 50, and new tenants will be 500. And one of the biggest parks here, Regency Lake, I think they're charging about 700.
700.
So I don't think there's any.
And what are you charging per rent?
Right now it's 410. December's going to be 450.
Okay.
And coming in new to the park will be 500. Any newcomers.
500 for newcomers. Okay.
So we're going to 450 in December.
Gotcha. Okay. And how many units you have? How many lots you got?
Yeah, 66.
66. 66. Okay. So right now you would say the average would be around maybe 425 right now, the average rent?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think your monthly gross is?
I get 66 homes at 425, just over 28,000.
Just 28,000. Yeah. Okay. All right. And what do you think your expenses would be here? What percentage wise you think?
Probably I think trash removal. I think trash is right around $1,200. The water that we use here is probably about 2,800.
So 2,800 monthly expenses?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Probably, I don't know, maybe $200 with the street lighting.
Okay. Okay. And the sewer and the water, they're city?
The water is, and the septic is private.
Water, city, and septic. Okay. And you said you have no park-owned homes, so
Right.
All right, I'm just jotting some numbers here. Okay, let me see. Would you I mean it sounds good. It sounds really good. Right now we are buying closing on a park next week, 110 units at about 30,000 per occupied lot. So we are finding these these properties for sure. Are you at all negotiable on your price?
As long as I get 4 million, I'd be happy.
4 million, you'd be happy. Okay.
I'd like to go up more, but I kind of,
No, I get it. I get it.
yeah.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be about, you know, about I guess, you know, like I said, we're doing 30,000 per occupied lot. I mean, is, you know, how close can you get to that? I mean, it's about half of what you're asking for yours.
Yeah, I've already turned down an offer 3.6 million last week.
3.6. Okay.
Yes, sir.
3.6.
So no, I'm going to, I can't do half.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. No, it's definitely something that you know, it sounds like you're doing a good operation there. So yeah.
I was going more than.
Yeah. Right now, what we're seeing though is the pool of buyers, it is shrinking. So if you got 3.6, that sounds like a pretty good offer right there.
Good offer, sure.
Yeah. Are these guys institutional?
I'm sorry, what was that? All they do, I think, is buy mobile home park. They own a lot.
Mm-hmm. So they're a pretty large company.
2 mobile home parks nearby me. And I think they're paying right around 50 for those other 2 parks. They're not the same caliber as this one. I think they were right around 50 grand, 50 and 55. So
55. Okay.
they were kind of like 6 notches below mine.
Gotcha. Do you know any other owners that might be interested in offer closer to the 30K?
No, I don't think you're gonna find that here. I don't think. I really don't know if anybody in this area is looking to sell a home on a home park.
Mm-hmm. You know many owners though?
And the only one I kind of know, and haven't talked to this lady a long time, is Arlene Smith.
Okay.
She owns it's a company called Dawn, DAWN, Dawn Property.
Okay. Okay, so I'll make the notes here. He was not nowhere near in the ballpark where I was, comma. So his rents are 410, comma, 450, comma, and they're going to increase to 500 for newcomers, period. His expenses are nominal, he says, comma, he didn't really give me a figure. He just said 1,200 for trash, 2,800 for other expenses, and then like $200 for lights, period. New paragraph. He got an offer for $3.6 million, but he turned it down, period. He wants to get $4 million for his park. So I said, we're about half of that. So I said I would reach out to him later, period. Okay, so with him, I'm going to follow up in 6 months. And that's the name of the game. I mean, this is really great. He also gave me a referral to Dawn who who's nearby and is a property company. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to create a task for tomorrow. Scrape. Database. Okay, great. So this is a task for me to do a follow-up showing closing open homes. Okay, so do a follow-up on this for tomorrow. Okay. And I'm going to add this this new lead that he gave us. I know it seems really boring watching me do this and stuff. And if you're still here, you know, kudos to you. But a lot of the stuff that I'm doing right now, you know, this is like super high level stuff that if you grasp what we're doing, like this is like incredible, you know, so don't get bored. This is like really cool stuff. So I'm gonna do this and Stevenson. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Done property. All right. So I am getting let's see. I'm going after this. So I asked for a referral and I got a referral, but you know, I gotta call him back just to kind of get the phone number. Okay. Okay. So I'm just looking for this referral here, which has been a little bit daunting here. So, okay, so I found. Okay, so. Okay, I got a phone number here. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Referral, okay. For okay. So here we go. Okay. So I will create a tag for us. Okay, so here we go. Build database tomorrow. Build. Database follow up. Okay, so tomorrow. There we go. All right, perfect. So what happened was I got a referral for a company that has a ton of potential mobile home parks that they own and that they manage. So that's what I was doing right there. And I apologize that it took so long. It's just, this is such an exciting thing for us. So, yep. So we're gonna just leave it right there. I apologize for the length of this, but we are quite excited that this new way of finding even more potential deals. And that's kind of like what you do. You just network with people and then you get ideas and they give you ideas. And it's just like that happens when you're on the phones all the time. So I hope you guys tune in next time. And as we find more businesses that we can buy, in this case, mobile home parks and storage facilities. Next video is going to be about storage facilities as well, and then some apartment complexes. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.